into the lesson. As you can imagine, it's pretty important to make sure audio and video are on point, and it looks like everything might be all right. All right, let me say hello to some people here in the chat. We got Bold Caution Productions. Hi, everybody. Beautiful day in Hudson Valley today. I should write a song about it. I agree. Zaynep had, it looks like they cut off Zaynep's comment there. But Zaynep had a comment basically about submitting a recording to me, which I did get. The 2 days from now, on Sunday, it's going to be the student showcase. And I did get a few submissions. I still have to kind of just quickly get back to some people, let you know that I did get your submissions. But I did get maybe 3 or 4. So we'll do that on Sunday. All right, before we begin, I just want to quickly mention that there is a sale going on right now on my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com. So if you've been interested in picking up some of my courses, which is a great way to learn more about piano and music, be on the YouTube channel. So you want to go over there and check that out. Courses will be on sale, course packs rather, on sale until July 4th. So check that out. I'm going to mention that a little bit later in the lesson, but I wanted to make sure I got one out there. pianolessonsontheweb.com. All right, we're going to get started here. It looks like everything is up and operational. How's everybody doing today? Glad to have you with me today. Glad to be with you. Okay, and then we started a little late today because I had lunch with a friend. I'm sure you guys don't mind, but so that's why we were a little bit late. But here we go. Let me start the Facebook stream. In the meantime, feel free to say hello in the chat. It should take less than a minute, and then we're just going to get right on into it. All right, just a second here. Hello students, your piano teacher Tim here from Piano Lessons on the Web. It's your first time attending. Make sure you like our page on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed if you're over on YouTube because we have new lessons coming out all the time and you don't want to miss a beat. Okay, today we're talking about some tips on how to read ledger lines more quickly. So let's get into that. Let me do like a formal intro here. Hello everybody in the chat. All right, here we go. You might be good at reading music when they are on, sorry about that. You might be good at reading music notes when they are on the staff, but what about if they're way up or way below the staff on those ledger lines? Well, today I'm going to give you some important tips on how to read those ledger lines more quickly. Okay, everybody. Here we go. All right. So a ledger line is when you have a note up off the staff. Let me show you basically what happens and why they take place. So when you take a look here and you start to move the note up, well, to keep track of where it is, you need a ledger line. And as you can see, especially as you get more than 2 or so, they get harder and harder to kind of keep track of. Same thing if you go down there. There can be ledger lines on treble clef and bass clef. Okay, here is the first method. Okay, the first method is to use intervals. And if you don't know what an interval is, the interval is the distance between 2 notes. And it can range from a second, if the notes are right next to each other, to 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th octave. All even number intervals don't match, meaning if the bottom one's a line, top one's a space, if the bottom one's a space, top one's a line. All odd number intervals, they do match right there, just like that. And then the evens do not match. Okay, so this is where this comes in. So say you have a note here, and then you have another note maybe right there. Well, if you're good at your intervals, you can identify that as a 3rd. You go to the piano, you find this F, and a 3rd is always you just skip a note and then play the next note. So you could figure out that that's an A right away. What if it was higher up? Well, I know that that's a fifth, so I know that those are 5 notes apart. I'll try to remember to link you to a lesson where I go into intervals in more detail, but that's the first way to do it, just by using intervals. So say there's that one there. Well, the first one, let me get it in here. Well, the first thing you want to ask yourself is how far apart are they? Is it an even number interval or is it an odd? Well, they're both on lines, so they match, so it's an odd number interval. And here, this would be 3, 5, and then this is a 7, just meaning that that note up there is 7 notes away from F, which will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, meaning that that note right there is an E. Okay, continuing. Okay. Here's the next method. So what you obviously want to do when you start reading notes on the staff is memorizing the lines and the spaces. Let's talk about the lines of the treble clef for just a second. Okay, the lines of the treble clef are E, G, B, D, and F. And the spaces are face, F-A-C-E. So here's what I want to do is keep in mind that right there. We're going to go over a little bit. Say we have, starting from this top space here, you have to still start from on the staff for this to work. And you go up space to space to space. Now, let's talk about what these notes are. I'm just going to give you the notes first, and then I'm going to see if you identify something familiar. So the notes are E, G, B, and D, and then the next one would be F up there. Now that looks familiar, right? E, G, B, D, F. Hey, wait a second. That's the same as the lines E, G, B, D, F. So going up E, G, B, D, F, and then starting from the top space, E, G, B, D, F, they are the same. So you could identify right away just by counting up using the same sayings that you're using before. You just have to keep in mind that this started on the bottom line and this top starts on the top space. It's not going to start on the top line. All right, spaces of the treble clef are F, A, C, and E. That spells a word, right? That spells face. Well, hey, wait a second. Let's see what happens if we go up off the staff. Well, these notes are, I'm just going to give them to you. You can probably guess what it is. F, A, C, and E, just like that. So remember, top space or bottom space, top line. Remember, they are switched when you do this technique. All right, let's go for ledger lines below the treble clef. Okay, just give me a second to get these in here. You know what I'm going to do here for a second? All right. I'm going to check in with the chat real quick just to make sure everything is good to go. All right. It looks like everybody is pretty nice. All right. Glad to have everybody with us today. Okay. That one. Okay, these 4 notes I'm going to just give you and see if you recognize a pattern. E, C, A, F. Wait a second. That's F, A, C, E, and reverse. Keeping in mind now that we're going down off the staff, you have to go backwards. So remember that the bottom space here is the same as the bottom line, is the same as that top space in terms of what letter that it is. And then you just kind of go backwards from there. So C is that one, A is that one, and then F is the bottom one. Okay, sorry. I was spacing out there for a second. Just trying to think about what to do. Okay, down off the staff here. What is it from this one? Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to think this through here for a second. Oh, and then one more down. Okay. That's what we're doing. Okay. E, G, B, D, F. Okay. All right. So here we got E down here, G, B, D, and F. Well, hey, that should be the same as the lines E, G, B, D, and F, just backwards. F, D, B, G, and then E. All right. Bass clef works the same way. I'm not going to go over the entire thing because I think you probably get the idea. But just know that the spaces below are A, C, E, G. A, oops, let me just write here. A, C, E, G. And hey, that's actually the same as starting from the top line, keeping in mind that they are opposites of each other pretty much. This is going to be A, C, E, G. So it works the same way. You got to know your lines and spaces for each clef, but it works the exact same way. I'm just going to quickly just go over like what the bass clef ones would be up and off the staff, and then you can kind of work that through on your own. Okay, so the lines going up are A, C, E, G. The spaces going up are, let's take G, B, D, F. So they are actually, wait, let me just write this. E, G, B, D, and F. Or no, wait a second. Yeah, not the E. The E messes it up. So starting from the space above, going up is G, B. Oh, no, this, I got it wrong. Sorry. All right, hold on. So these are G, B, D, F, and A. That's why it was shifted up a little off. Now that is the same as the lines below, so keep that in mind. Now going up below the staff, or down below the staff, they should say, or I should say, what do you think that these four are going to be? Well, I'll just give you them right now. This is going to be A, C, E, and G, the same as the spaces. And then off the spaces are A, wait, hold on, F, D, B, G, the same as the lines. All right, any questions about what we did today? This is like kind of a quick lesson. I didn't want to make it too long because it's just kind of the same thing over and over again. Once you get the concept, it's pretty easy to apply. Let's see. Hi, Tim. Sorry, I'm late. I had a voice lesson, says the bird. No problem. Gregory is here. Glad to have you with us. L.M. Rosin, did you already go over the ledger lines before? Yeah, but I didn't go over them. I don't think I've... No, I have had a Ledgerline lesson, but it was missing info. I haven't made a like a redo, like a good redo of that lesson. With new, this did have a couple extra tips in it than the other one. You know, every once in a while, I'll remake a lesson from years ago if I can maybe add some value to it. Jose says, "Good tip, thank you very much." But this Peter says, but this is the logic way to read them, and all is the exercise, learning to read the same way you learn to read normal books. Do you have an upcoming student showcase? The answer is yes, the Bird of 101. And I believe I did see your Facebook message or email. I forget which one it was. I apologize. I did see it, and I did get your submission. I believe you submitted one. Anyway, if I'm remembering right. But yes, we will have one on Sunday. Sorry I didn't get back to you. I've been kind of flaky lately. I'm going to be honest with you, guys. I've been like, ever since we hit 100,000 subscribers, like, I've just been thinking a lot and trying different things. So, I don't know. It's kind of a weird time. Yes, I am crying a little bit. I don't even know why, but I'm doing good. But yes, I have one on Sunday. Actually, I have a new submission. Okay, well, send it to me, the Bird. I would love to see it, for sure. I'm actually excited to have a new student showcase because I don't think we've had one in at least a month. I think maybe in the last 2 months. Really because I didn't get any submissions. But like I said, I've been kind of like all over the place lately. In like a good way. Like a good way. You're good. Thank you so much, Jose. John Wesley says, interesting. Okay, Rich One Planet says, excellent tips and suggestions. All right, we're going to continue here. I do have a couple more things to tell you guys. We'll probably end a little bit early today, but we will meet again on Sunday, but I'm not going yet. Let me bring up something that I wanted to address with everybody. Okay, so you're a fan of the YouTube channel, at least I hope you are if you're here and you like my videos. Well, I got good news for you, because if you want to take your piano skills to that next level, head over to pianolessonsontheweb.com, where I have over 20 courses designed to help you learn a lot more about piano and music. And the reason I really want to bring this up today is there's a summer sale going on right now, and it ends July 4th, and is for all the course packages on my website, and I'll explain that in a second. But basically what my courses can offer for you is that instead of, because everybody wants to know, like, okay, what is the big draw to the courses versus YouTube? And the big thing here is, instead of just kind of like learning something in a video and moving on, you'll learn something in a video, but you'll also have notes to go along with that, but you'll also get the opportunity to practice what we're talking about, because I'll give you an assignment, a worksheet, I'll give you a real sheet music to play all around those topics. So it gives you a real opportunity above what the YouTube channel can offer to really get a solid foundation of these topics here, which is so important with music. A lot of students think they can just learn something and move on. No, you have to know it like the back of your hand. So just taking a look through here, it's great for beginners who need a solid foundation. So if you are new and you just found out about me, or maybe you've been following me for a while and you need a good foundation as a beginner, or if you have that stuff already and you're looking to take your existing skills to that next level, my courses are for you. You're going to learn about piano, music theory, improvisation, rhythm, ear training, and anything else I felt that you would need to become a well-rounded musician. Of course, you can contact me with any questions you have. You can learn at your own pace, because courses come with lifetime access and it's compatible with all of your favorite devices. Okay, here's where the course packaging comes in. So you can purchase courses individually, but what I recommend is picking up a course pack for a number of different reasons. First of all, you're going to get a much better deal getting a course pack because you're getting multiple courses. Usually individually, courses cost $29.99 a piece. And as you can see here, like with the beginner's pack, $39.99 on sale, or even when it wasn't on sale, pretty good deal. You get 4 courses for that $39.99. So that's really where you want to go. It's also better like organized. in terms of that, because if like you're a beginner and you get the beginner's pack, you know that you're in the right place. If you're an intermediate and you get the intermediate pack, you know you're in the right place. And if you're not, talk to me and I'll get you into the right place. But anyway, you can click on each pack, see what it covers, what courses are involved, and you can click on each course actually to see that course's description, what you're going to be covering, things like that. So there's a lot of good information here for you. The intermediate and advanced packs are more expensive, but they do include 9 courses instead of 4. And then, of course, the best deal is the all-course access. So 23 courses you can get for $199.99. There's one more thing I want to tell you as kind of a thank you for attending here, whether you're attending live or you're just watching the recording, is I'm going to give you a little secret. You can use code YouTube on top of the sale. So you could get the all-course access for $199, but then you could put in code YouTube for another 15% off, or any of the packs, actually. So I just wanted to tell you about that, because I know if you're watching this, you're a fan of mine probably, or you just maybe got lucky and just happened to watch this one video. But I just want to throw that out there as a thank you for all of the loyal students out there. So check it out. If you like the YouTube channel, you're really going to like what you see over on the website, pianolessonsontheweb.com. Remember to use code YouTube for 15% off additionally. So just want to tell you about that. Okay. I'll submit once I can play a whole song. All right, Filthy Will, no problem. That makes sense to me, no problem. All right, oh yeah, I want to walk you guys through the community page on the website, which is there. That one. You click on community. You scroll down. Oh yeah, if you want to get an email reminder 30 minutes before you meet, fill out that form. And then this is the calendar of what we're talking about and when. And this is why I wanted to bring this up. So you see not much is filled out here beyond what I told you is going to happen on Sunday. And that's because we're taking off probably for 2 weeks here over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to give you kind of just like a very basic idea of when I'm going to be back. I will update the calendar in the next few days with the permanent date. But say, let's see, the 28th is today. So we're going to take off the week of the 5th. And the week of the 12th, and we'll return on the 19th. I am going to be working on some things behind the scenes. I'm also going to be working on some things that, just some personal things, but I'm going to be kind of coming up with a strategy for, first of all, the rest of the summer, but really when the fall kicks in. Because if everybody, I don't know if you guys know, but in the summer, there's less people on YouTube. There's less interest on YouTube in general. So every summer, it makes sense to relax a little bit, plan for September, when people are going back to school, back to work, back to YouTube. And that's when it makes the sense to really pull out the killer content. So I'm going to be really planning the next 2 weeks doing that stuff. And we'll go from there. I would like to, we've been okay recently. I would like to be a little bit more consistent with the lessons than I have been. I think I'm better than I was last year, and I was better than the year before. So maybe I should just kind of look at it at that trend instead of being like, oh man, I missed that one, and I wanted to hold myself to the standard and all that. But I don't know. And I'm also still in the process of hiring a video editor. So there's a lot of changes going on behind the scenes. And they will all be positive, I'm sure. Hopefully. They've all been positive so far. All the things I've done. So just throwing that out there, like heads up on what to expect. So September is like, that's when I'm going to be rolling out. I'm going to roll out some good things. I have some good things planned for the next month or two. But that's when the killer stuff's going to come out, is September. I sent you a submission on Facebook. That was you. Okay, so the bird, I did get your submission, and I will review that on Sunday. So hopefully I'll be able to remember, or I'll make a list of everybody's submissions. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else I have to tell you. I know it's going to be a little bit shorter of a lesson today. yeah, I hope everybody had a great time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to tell you. I'm just going to put a link to my website in the chat here, just in case anyone hasn't been there before. And remember, use the code YouTube for 15% off. So check that out. Also, a great way to both invest in your own music education, but also in the channel as well. Really, the people that have bought the courses are a huge, huge reason of why we're here. Like why I'm in this office, the new office, compared to last year. Look at my videos a year ago, and you'll see a huge difference, not just in the stuff going on behind me, but just me and myself and my presentation in general. And I think the motivation to get there and the resources to build this wouldn't have been possible without all of you. It really would not have. So it's a great way to support the channel. All right. Any questions before we go? Everybody seemed to be good, I guess, with today's lesson topic. Kind of a simple thing. But, you know, hopefully everybody's doing good. I haven't had Jeremy here in a couple days. Or Rich. So I know people are probably busy this time of year. No problemos. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm going to end it here. I'm just trying to think. I know it's a bit early even for me to end, but I think we're going to do that. Just enjoy your day, everybody. I had a pretty good day today, and I hope you did as well. So this has been your piano teacher, Tim, here from Piano Lessons on the Web. Great talking to you. I'm going to see you just in 2 more days on Sunday for the Student Showcase. Look forward to it because I know I am. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll talk to you all again in the next lesson.